In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 side hustles that you can start in or after leaving the military. And while most side hustle videos on the internet push the same shit, dropshipping, Amazon, affiliate marketing, SMMA, and I'm guessing you've already tried some of them and gave up or just didn't make any real money, since those side hustles are nothing like what I'm about to show you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make an extra $480 per day on top of what you're already getting from Uncle Sam. But first, hi, my name is Zadow-Hogan, and in 2016, I was blending ice cream at Dairy Queen, working for someone else with no control over my schedule or where I lived. So in 2017, I joined the military, looking for something different, looking for purpose, fulfillment, insert some other corny words that describe my point further. I spent about 6 years in the Air Force as an air traffic controller and then left the military with the goal of pursuing ATC as a civilian for 30 years until I could hopefully one day retire. In 2023, I left the military and got a job doing exactly that. And I made it about 6 months out of those 360 months that are in a 30-year lifespan until I started feeling like I just traded one uniform for another, except this time it came with less purpose and I still felt trapped, needing to ask permission to take time off or use the restroom. Now I'm able to live and work from anywhere in the world while being in control of my own schedule, because I've been able to use the exact methods I'm about to show you to create not only financial freedom, but location freedom and a life I used to only dream about. So let's dive into it, starting with real estate. Because people think it's difficult to buy a house when really it's simple. All you need to do is get pre-approved for a loan, which takes 20 minutes, and you can do it online. They make the process extremely easy if you're active, reserve, or a veteran through websites like Veterans United, who I'm not affiliated with or sponsored by, but you get pre-approved, and that is really the only thing you need to do in order to buy a house, because from there they will reach out to you and do the rest, making it simple for you. If you want to buy a house and you're stressing, all you need to do is focus on the next step ahead of you. That goes for anything else. You need to buy a house, don't worry about the fucking furniture, just worry about clicking some buttons on a laptop so you can get pre-approved. Using the VA loan, you can buy a house with no money down, and then you can rent out the rooms, and then you can collect a check from the military to pay the mortgage. You can collect a check from your roommates to fund your Miller Lite and Ford Mustang budget or tattoos. There are better investments than that, but if you're on a military base, those are probably some of the things you need to get out of your system in the beginning before you can make other more logical and sound investments. For example, paid ads or TSP, Roth IRA, puts on QQQ, shit like that. The next side hustle is 1099 contracting. Once you're out of the military and you have a security clearance, this allows you to contract with defense companies. For example, USA Jobs or Clearance Jobs or just LinkedIn direct outreach will allow you to easily find jobs paying $50 to $100 an hour. But the catch is then, you are still capped in your earnings and working for someone else. The next one is the GI Bill or tuition assistance. If you're in the military, you can get college completely for free by using tuition assistance. They'll pay for your books, they'll pay for your classes, and if you're a veteran, you can actually get paid money directly into your bank account to go to school using the GI Bill. Most people go in debt to go to college. You can make money and leave with more than you started with. The catch, of course, with this is that college is a fucking scam, and that piece of paper is only useful for a few certain degrees, of course, if you want to be a lawyer or a doctor. But if you are getting paid to go, then that, of course, makes it an easier option. The final side hustle, and by far the best option, is remote high ticket sales. And this is exactly what I did to make my first money online after leaving the military, and it is by far the quickest and easiest way for anyone to make their first $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 per month online, because it requires no money on ads. You do not need to start a massive business from scratch or create your own product. There's no cap on your earning potentials, and you can do it from anywhere, like your home or a beach in Thailand. And all you do is plug yourself into an already successful business in the high ticket space that sells a digital online product or service, and they are everywhere. Think of Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Alex Hormozy, V Shred, Brandon Carter, Brian Tracy. These people will sell consulting, lead generation, health and fitness coaching, ghostwriting books for people. I've seen offers around looksmaxing. For example, Clavicular is making $500K per month selling a course just like this. There's teaching people how to become mechanics or wrap cars, even teaching people how to play piano. And as a high ticket closer, you then talk to these pre-qualified, warm inbound leads over Zoom in order to help them solve their problems. There's no cold calling, no knocking on doors, just people who've been through a process, seen an ad, responded to a video, meaning they have intent, and you just need to answer a few questions in order to close the deal. And you might be thinking, why would one of these companies hire me to work for them? Well, the truth is they probably won't in the beginning. This is why most people start off as an appointment setter, which is when you speak with these warm, pre-qualified inbound leads through the DMs of the business owner's account in order to then book them onto a call with the closer. And for this, you'd still earn 5% commission on each closed deal on products normally ranging between $5,000 to $50,000 US dollars. Anyways, that's all for this video. Appreciate you watching, homie. Catch you in the next one.